So Marcus wants to know, how will you deal with the wars?
One of the biggest problems that we're facing domestically is our bloated military budget. We are in, ever since Iraq, essentially, we have spent what is going to end up being $7 trillion. We've broken the Middle East. We are in wars in Syria and Yemen, and we're funding an arms race in the Middle East as well. It's not just about it's not the biggest problem that we're facing is not just the military budget, but it's also the arms industry. So we have to stop our mentality of being a police for the world. And we have got to start really leading by example in terms of the way that we work and negotiate and talk to other countries in negotiating peace, and really striving for self-determination for all countries, including our own. This is tied to a green energy solution for our own country as well. But one of the things we need is what's called a BROC, a base realignment, essentially, in order to assess where in all of the countries that we have bases can we close down. That's going to save us a lot of money as well. Right now, we have bases in 30 warm water, or we have 30 warm water bases on U.S. territory. We have 25 other warm water bases. So in total, the U.S. has 55. We have plenty of ways that we could save money from our bloated military budget. There's also an act right now by Tulsi Gabbard to the Arming Terrorist Act, or Stop the Arming Terrorist Act that she has. I fully support that. We also need to repeal the AUMF, basically giving a blank check to the president to be able to put us into any war without congressional approval. So there are a number of things that we can do, and in order to cut our budget there. The reality is, when it comes to our domestic programs and the way that our Congress uses our tax system and our bloated military budget in order to justify cutting programs at home, this is one of the many reasons why we need to do that, so that we can really take care of our people. But it's also the way a country does its budgeting is its national morality. And the problem is, who is controlling our budget for these unnecessary, disgusting wars that we are engaged in? Who controls it? We are borrowing from the future in order to kill, just in Yemen alone, an estimated 10,000 civilians since 2015. So we really have to take a look at this from a moral perspective, from an economic perspective, and see ourselves as a global, not just a global economy, but a global humanitarian, peaceful movement forward together. And then this includes our trade deals as well. When we're looking at the TPP and NAFTA, we have also got to be entering into these trade deals with the mind of being transparent and making sure that we are doing it to protect the workers in other countries as well as the working class here in our own country. So when we talk about, people over profit, for me, it's not just about for our country, it's about for the entire world. And every decision that we're making, whether it's a trade deal or war or a green new economy, and it really is all directly and indirectly connected to one another.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was a clip from Get Your News On with Ron, the world's first viewer-curated streaming news show. What does that mean? That means I log on to a stream and people tweet me articles over on Twitter at Ron Placone, or they use our Reddit subsection, which is just Get Your News On with Ron over on Reddit. And that's how we build the show. I'm seeing all these articles for the first time. We are literally getting our news on together. Follow me on Twitter at Ron Placone so you can participate. And this show streams live every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do tune in. If you want to support this show, you can do so over on patreon.com/Ron Placone, where for as low as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts every week, exclusive videos, free tickets to shows when I'm performing in your town, and more for as low as $1 a month. Please do consider it. Thank you so much for your support. This has been Get Your News On with Ron.